Good morning, everyone. Did you know that footballs were once round instead of oval shaped? Football has changed a lot over the years, from the shape of the ball to the rules of the game. Today, I'm going to tell you about who invented football, who made the football, how teams in the NFL are organized today, and the safety changes. First, let's talk about who invented football. The person most often credited with creating American football is Walter Camp. In 1876, when Camp was a freshman in college, he noticed that the game was still being played with rules that were very similar to rugby. He believed the sport could be improved, so he worked to change many of the rules. Walter Camp served on the National Football Rules Committee from 1877 until 1925. During that time, he helped create many of the rules that are still used today. Because of this contribution, Walter Camp is often called the father of American football. Next, let's talk about the football itself. Charles Goodyear is credited with helping create the football we know today. On June 15, 1844, he received a patent for the process that made rubber stronger and more durable. Before rubber footballs were invented, footballs were often made from inflated pig bladders. These early footballs were round and did not have the familiar oval shape we see today. The first rubber football was made in 1855, and the first football with an inflatable rubber bladder was made in 1862. These inventions made football more reliable and easier to use, helping the sport grow in popularity. Now, let's look at how the NFL is organized today. The NFL, or National Football League, is organized into two conferences: the American Football Conference, or AFC, and the National Football Conference, or NFC. Each conference has 16 teams, making 32 teams in the league altogether. The teams are further divided into four divisions: North, South, East, and West. During the regular season, teams compete against each other in their division and across the league to earn wins and qualify for the playoffs. The best teams from the AFC and NFC advance through the playoffs, and the conference champions face each other in the Super Bowl to determine who is the NFL champion. Finally, the most important change in football has been the development of safety equipment. In the early days of football, players wore little to no protective gear, which led to many serious injuries. As the sport grew, equipment such as helmets, shoulder pads, mouth guards, and other protective equipment were developed to help keep players safer. Modern football helmets are designed with advanced materials and padding to reduce the risk of head injuries. Today, player safety is a major focus of football, and equipment continues to improve as new technology is developed. Football is one of the most popular sports in the United States today, but it has come a long way from its beginnings. The ball has changed from a pig bladder to a modern rubber football. The rules have evolved from rugby into a unique sport, and the league has grown into a nationwide organization with 32 teams. As you can see, football has changed tremendously over the years. The next time you watch a football game or throw a football with your friends, think about how much the sport, the equipment, the rules have evolved. Without innovators like Walter Camp and Charles Goodyear, football might look very different today. Thank you for listening.